Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the June 15th, 2026 meeting of the Plastow Select Board. Could we call the roll?
Yes. Chairwoman Liz Costa.
Yes.
Vice Chair Bill Coy.
Here.
Selectman Jay DeRoche.
He will be late.
Okay. Selectman Jonathan Gifford.
Present.
Selectman Tyler Shorman.
Here.
Could we all rise for the pledge of allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Is there anybody here for public comment? Okay. If not, we're going to start with the swearing in of our newest police officer. Go ahead, sir.
I'm just going to do a brief introduction real quick to let everybody know about Dawn. So thank you, everybody. My name is Jason Maz. I'm the interim police chief for the Plastow Police Department. I'd like to thank, first of all, Town Manager Colby and the entire board for their continued support of the police department. For the past few months, we've been working hard to hire new officers to fill our vacancies that we currently have. We're here tonight to introduce our newest full-time officer hire, Donald Bolduc, and officially have him sworn in as a member of our department. Officer Bolduc comes to us as a fully certified New Hampshire officer, having most recently worked as a sergeant in Barnstead, New Hampshire. He has 10 years of combined full and part-time police experience. To share a little background on Officer Bolduc, he was born and raised in Laconia. He's been married to his wife, Sharon, for 38 years. He has 3 sons and 4 grandchildren. He also has 3 dogs that he enjoys spending time with. Officer Bolduc served in the United States Army for 36 years, retiring as a respected and decorated brigadier general. His leadership experience is unparalleled as he brings both military and law enforcement expertise to our team. In his spare time, Don enjoys spending time with his family, enjoys reading, writing, and exercising. We're honored to give Officer Bolduc the opportunity to become a member of our team at the Plastow Police Department and wish him the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, so.
Wow. Welcome to Plastow. Thank you. I'm going to swear you in. I, raise your right hand, I, Donald C. Bolduc,
I, Donald C. Bolduc,
do solemnly and sincerely swear,
do solemnly and sincerely swear
and affirm that I will bear
and affirm that I will bear
faith and true allegiance
faith and true allegiance
to the United States of
to the
America
United States of America
and the state of New Hampshire,
and the state of New Hampshire,
and will support the Constitution thereof,
and support the Constitution thereof,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I, Donald C. Bolduc,
I, Donald C. Bolduc,
do solemnly and sincerely swear and affirm
do solemnly and sincerely swear and affirm
that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform
that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform
all the duties incumbent upon me
all the duties incumbent upon me
as police officer
as police
for
officer
the town of Plastow,
for the town of Plastow,
according to the best of my abilities,
according to the best of my ability,
agreeable to the rules and regulations of this Constitution
agreeable to the rules and regulations of this Constitution
and the laws of the state of New Hampshire.
and the laws of the state of New Hampshire.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Welcome aboard. There's our conflict of interest. Code of ethics.
Prohibited conduct, all right. Starts right out with the
Yeah.
bottom line.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
going to sign this, and then I'll have you sign it as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Big line open.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Welcome.
Appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the opportunity, sir.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Mr. Colby? Thank you.
Very much. You're welcome.
And here you go, sir, top line.
All right.
You're welcome, thank you.
Well,
Thank you, and we'll give that to our clerk, and we're up next, I believe. All right,
thanks, sir. Thank you so much.
Jason, unless you guys wanted to take pictures or something first.
Why don't, you want to switch over to garden and they can go do pictures?
We can do that.
Jason, did you want to take pictures
Do you want to
outside
take
or you
pictures
want to do it
outside and
here?
then come back in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Just switch the agenda up a
Yeah, and
little
then come on back up.
bit. Take your time, Jen, take your time.
I'll take pictures. I don't know who you are, but I'll introduce myself.
Here, it all is. I choose it, comes in, I keep at it, make sure it's all right.
Very personable.
So we're going to have the library come on up for your library garden.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for making time on your agenda for us tonight. I'm the library director, Christine Muir. This is our assistant director, Jen Dolly. We wanted to come in tonight just to give you a brief update on what's been called the Library Field Project. It's been under discussion for 2 years, so we're very excited to be able to tell you we're ready to take the first step in getting this underway. The field is a small piece of land between Main Street and the library's driveway. It's currently unusable, not unattractive, but not particularly attractive either. The goal is to make that space usable and beneficial to the community by installing an accessible pathway in a figure-8 shape and eventually adding trees and plants, some educational signage, some benches, and more, giving the community a beautiful, usable space that has the opportunity for education and community partnerships. We have shared with you tonight a rough drawing of the pathway, just so you have a very conceptual sketch, as well as a brief summary of some of the benefits and potential uses of the space, and an image of a similar pathway so you have a sense of what we're looking to achieve. We are here tonight to tell you that we are planning to start installing the pathway the first week of July. And we're very excited. It's been a long time in the making, and there's a lot of enthusiasm for the opportunity. So we wanted to inform you of that in case residents ask you about the activity that they see in front of the library. And we're here tonight to answer any questions if there are some before we take that first step.
So to start, you could start the pathway,
So we're just putting in the pathway at the end of this month, first week of July. Yep, that's the first step. I've been here for 3 months now, and I've had a lot of conversations about all the potential of things we can add and do. And I just keep saying, let's get the path in first. So that's what we're going to do so that we can build around it. But that's our foundation.
Okay. And then you plan on building different sections?
So we have worked with the gardener from the library to develop a list of plants and trees that we would like to add, and she has sketched out areas where they would fit in. So once we have the pathway and we've actually determined what the soil is like and where what the ground is like, then we will move forward with adding those plantings. That may not happen until fall, depending on, we did add some irrigation over there, but depending on the best time to plant things, it may be a little later in the summer.
and I would imagine it would help for a lot of educational stuff for the kids, things like that.
There's a ton of opportunity for educational, and Jen's been very excited about pulling some of that together.
There's a potential to add educational signage, to partner with the schools and with the scouts in the community, and to have other, we've had other programs, I've had programs over there where the children have discovered the vernal pool and all of the wonders that it has to offer. So we would definitely be offering, hopefully, a lot of educational opportunities for people in the community.
Will there be any like low voltage lighting that goes along the pathway or anything like that?
That's an excellent question. Have we considered lighting?
Lighting. No, we have not actually.
There is
So if
parking lot
that-
lighting.
And then the other question to that, is there going to be a time set for it if there is no low voltage lighting, so that people aren't walking in and around it where they could do damage by walking off the path into
Yes.
whatever plants you're putting in?
Those are great questions that we will have to find some answers to. We've been working with Conservation Commission on developing this. So if we have to do dusk to dawn, dawn to dusk timing, we can do something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are great questions.
So you're working with conservation with it, which is.
We have been working very closely with Conservation on developing this. And they have been for the full 2 years, and I have been for my 3 months.
All right. So it's really a joint project then, pretty much, kind of with conservation?
Yes.
Or
Yep.
Conservation, you help, okay.
Yep.
good.
Yes, it
Yep.
is.
And they are your funding partner as well,
Right.
right?
Correct.
Yes.
Important point to make.
Well, I guess for those,
That might be the most important part.
It might be, but I was waiting for the question.
well, and for those that don't, when we had ARPA money, the previous director had come before the board to utilize some of the ARPA money towards this project, and the board decided to go the public safety route with that money. So that's when the Conservation Commission, I think, noticed it, and they stepped up and offered to help out.
Yes.
No, I think it could be great use for that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Dress it up, especially
Yes.
Yeah.
education, do some things with the kids there.
They'll definitely
Different things, the
enhance
schools
things.
could use it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
So
had been
it-
in touch with the schools, and we would love to partner with them.
Yeah, because it really seems like it's a community, you want the community
Yeah.
to use it, which is great.
I used to drive my tractor through there for touch a truck night. I used to give hay-rides through that.
You have many times.
I also want to come to add that I think it's just a wonderful welcome to the community of Pasco. People begin to drive into the village. That's one of the first things you'll see now, and it'd be much more appealing than what's there currently.
Mhm.
Welcome to our village.
Any idea how long you think the whole project will go? It'll always be ongoing?
It has the potential to be ongoing. The pathway itself should take about 3 days to install. And then once that's done, then we'll talk more specifically about the plantings and the timing for that. But it's kind of going to be a step-by-step development, as we finish each piece of that.
I think this is exciting, and I think too, is if you can design and develop some curriculum, like you've got a great resource in the back over there.
Oh, absolutely.
To kind of get a curriculum just for the library for different ages and stuff would be fantastic. What do you look for? What is this? Safety of vernal pools and all of that. I think
It has a lot of
I see a
potential.
lot of potential. with
Absolutely.
this.
And it's great that we're putting this in at the beginning of summer reading, because summer reading is all about planting and pollinators. So it really coordinates very nicely with the theme this year.
Yeah, I would imagine there must already be a lot of things over there.
So this is a fabulous project.
Yeah.
And I was on the Conservation Commission as a select board rep when this was starting, this conversation. So I'm happy to see it's starting to be coming to fruition.
Yes, we're very excited about it.
I think it may be a never-ending project, but you have to take the first step in order to fill the rest of the dreams. So
First step is the scariest. Yeah.
No, I think the potential is great.
good.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you.
Definitely tying in with UNH Co-op is,
Yep.
they're amazing. I
Yep.
deal with them on my property, and they're a wealth of information.
I think the
They
former
certainly
director
are.
had some conversations with them. So once we have the pathway in, I think there's a lot of people we can reach out to for further
Absolutely.
development.
Mhm.
Well, thank you all for your support. I'm really glad to hear that
Thank
it's such a
you.
positive response. And like I said, we just wanted you to know that that's going to be happening in case people start asking
Of course.
questions.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Great.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for the
much for
update.
having us.
Thank you.
Any big events coming up this week?
Oh,
We do.
You might,
We
this is your,
have
This is it.
a summer reading kickoff party.
our Touch a Truck event is Thursday evening from 5 to 7. We have many trucks, a lot from the community that will be joining us. And we have 5 food trucks this year, a lot going on, face painting, registering for summer reading, a lot going on for families. It's a great event every year. We get
Nice.
very excited about it.
Fabulous.
And we
Yes.
do have a summer reading program for adults too. So we're
Yes.
always encouraging the adults to read and participate. There's some amazing prizes being offered. So come down on Thursday night. Know that the parking lot will not be open after 3 o'clock. So just pay attention to signage and police detail. But come join us and sign up all the members of the family for summer reading.
Great.
Yes, look forward to seeing everybody.
Thanks so much. We'll
Thank
see
you.
you all there.
Okay, how about if we do the police department and we can text Old Home Day?
Yeah. Or we could go through. You can
Mr.
go through
Chief Mazza, would you like to come on? Sir.
You want me to text him to come up?
Sure.
So
How are you this evening?
very good. How are you?
Great.
So we're looking to replace there was an administrative / detail vehicle that we had in our fleet that was transferred over to the building inspector. So we're looking to replace that vehicle with something we can utilize to a better extent than we were able to use that vehicle. That was great for admin purposes for details, but we weren't able to use it on patrol because it wasn't fully upfitted for patrol as well. So we're looking for a multi-use, like a detail / admin / patrol vehicle too that we can utilize for traffic patrols and things like that. So what we had proposed is it's a quote for a Ford Explorer. I have a couple different quotes. One was what McGovern is offering is a pre-built cruiser. It's offered basically immediately as built, but it just didn't fit our needs. It has a push bar. There's some things that we just wouldn't utilize. I wouldn't want to pay for something that we're not going to need. It has push bar. We wouldn't need that. The lighting doesn't match our other vehicles, our other cruisers. So I got the second quote is a quote for the vehicle itself, for the Explorer itself from McGovern, and then the upfitting charges from our current upfitter, Island Tech over in Atkinson, who we've been using for the last 3 to 4 years now. They always do a great job with upfitting. We can specify exactly what we need. Any issues, it's easier to go back to a local company in Atkinson versus having to go down to, I think it's in Marlboro, as far as McGovern for upfitting issues. So the cost difference, looking at the fully pre-built upfitted cruiser, was about $65,000 total, just under $65,000, $64,744. The cruiser itself and then the upfitting from Island Tech was about $5,000 cheaper. It was at $59,771 for the total cost of that vehicle, and that would. They said it would be multi-purpose, details, admin, traffic, and it would have a prisoner transport as well, so we can use it on patrol. So it would suit our needs a lot better than the vehicle that is no longer in our fleet.
Yeah, because the other one was a pickup, right?
It was a pickup truck, and it was bought. I think it was during COVID. It was tough to get cruisers at that time.
Yeah.
It was purchased and never fully upfitted, so it really.
So this is multi-purpose.
This is multi-purpose.
It can be used for anything you
Right,
need.
exactly, which it just makes more sense to have something multi-purpose for us. We're not a huge agency that needs dedicated admin vehicles to this extent. Like, this is a multi-purpose. This will be perfect.
And this would come out of the police detail fund, is that right?
Yes, correct. Yes, we didn't budget, we didn't plan ahead for it just because we didn't realize we were going to be not losing, but transferring that vehicle out of our fleet to the building inspector. So we didn't really plan ahead for it. So it's just a, yeah.
Greg, do you know roughly what's in the police detail fund right now?
I don't. I was around 200,000 at the end of the year.
Okay.
So it's plenty to do that.
Yeah.
And this is a Ford Explorer, correct?
It is, yes.
Are there any other vehicles that over the next couple of years that you're looking to replace through the outside detail?
There is, not an outside detail, so we have 2 dedicated pickup trucks that we use for details. They're not fully upfitted. They have just light package. They don't have a transport portion in them at all, so they're strictly used for details. They have engine hours on them, but the mileage is there about under 20,000 each, so those should last for years to come. But we always need like a third or an additional vehicle for details. So this would be the 3rd detail vehicle, and it would also be, we can use any patrol vehicle for details, but we have the 2 dedicated pickups right now, and then this would be the 3rd, the backup for details as well. So detail-wise, we honestly should be in a good, if we're able to obtain this, we should be in a good spot for detail vehicles. We've always transferred, if we had an old cruiser that was actually going to run, we've transferred those to the detail fleet. Excuse me, just the issue recently, we've had just mechanical problems with the ones we're trying to get rid of. So it's like, it's not even worth trying to spend the money to keep those alive, to keep them in the detail fleet. It's just a waste at that time. So this bringing just a new vehicle, it's good that we're going to get years of use out of something like this.
All right, so
And there's not a lot of car dealerships who work with detail cars and police cars that you have to go to specific dealers for
Yeah,
this?
and McGovern is like they're the one everybody goes to. They just have the best, the cheapest prices. McGovern is a huge entity. They have a bunch of dealerships that they've conglomerated with. They're just, so we go there, just they've offered the best prices for vehicles, and they have them available on the lot as well, so we don't have to wait for any turnarounds at all. They're available to pick up.
All right.
and how quick can you get this vehicle?
As soon as the town's ready, I can call, and they said they'll have it on the lot ready for us to pick up. So they have them. They have a bunch of them in stock.
All right.
And how long does the Atkinson company take to do
So that was the benefit of the pre-build. We would have had it, and it would have been ready to go day one. Atkinson, they basically they said when we have the cruiser in hand, they'll push everything else off aside to get it done. They know we're in a crunch. They know we have to do it. They work with us very well, so they'll move everything away. They'll order the lighting that we have with all the other vehicles. So it'll be a quick, hopefully a month at the most for a turnaround. Just because they did promise they want to keep our business, so they're willing to just do whatever they can to make sure this gets upfitted as soon as possible.
Seems like it's something we need. We have the money. It's not coming out of a tax purpose. It's fully funded by
It's coming out of the detail. it's
detail
coming out of
money,
the
right?
detail
So
fund,
it's
so
fully
like-
funded by the detail monies.
Yep, so it's what, 59,761?
771. Yeah, that's what I
Make a motion to approve the quote in upfitting quotes up to $60,000.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any more conversation? All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. See you Saturday.
Yes. We'll be there.
It's a long day, get your sleep.
It is exactly. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thanks, have a good day.
Can we do the,
You can do whatever you want.
thank you.
When we tell them to come up?
I did.
Okay.
Can we do the nominations and then maybe if they're still not here, you can come on up? But you want to just come on up now?
Look,
Come on up. Go home to your lovely wife.
Come on down. Keep my comments brief, plenty of time for questions, but I know you have a busy agenda tonight. So thank you all for having me. I am here to kind of offer the final update from our hazard mitigation planning. I know we were here several months ago talking about public input and getting all that for the planning process. So that has all wrapped up. It's come to a conclusion. So we have now a fully approved hazard mitigation plan that's approved by the Federal Emergency Management Agency in the state of New Hampshire. Why this is important is because there's a big chunk of money in grant funding from the hazard mitigation program grants family from FEMA. Without that approved plan, we can't apply to any of these grants. So now that we have gone through this process, we've done the planning and we've been through it all, we are now eligible to apply for these grants as they come out. So next year will be the first kind of round that we'll be ready to go for. And those grants typically come out around February timeframe. So in looking at the plan, which I will mention is live on the town website, on the emergency management page, you can go in there. The full plan is there. Everyone is absolutely encouraged to read it and we'll take comments, but we've had a pretty robust process of going through and kind of ranking our risk and our hazards that we have to the town. A lot of them being unsurprising. Looking at severe weather, making sure we have power to appropriate critical facilities, making sure we're able to respond well to anything that comes up. Technology obviously is ever evolving, and that's reached a new hazard risk for us as well. So looking at what we have in place in terms of redundancies, if things were to go down in a cyber related event. And then kind of ongoing things like our culvert maintenance and similar projects have come from hazard mitigation funding in the past. So to really try to offset a lot of these applicable costs if we can, and we have been through the planning process so that it's broad. We have a good number of things that are in there, and we're absolutely going to try to go after money to kind of continue to work on these projects and make sure that our town is just more resilient to any adverse events that happen in the future, whether natural, technological, or human caused or otherwise. And that's pretty much what I have. So I'm happy to answer any questions that you have.
Anybody have any questions?
No, I read through it. I thought it was a great document. I'm glad where it puts us in a position to be able to go after grant funding to help keep our systems redundant, and that's good.
Yeah, and I will say the majority of this was funded through grant funding to actually get this done. It's a highly technical document. We have to bring in subject matter experts and look at mapping and look at floodplains and all sorts of other stuff. So that everything that the town was owed as part of this for reimbursement has been paid, and we're closed out on it from all aspects. So just as a refresher, it was $12,000 was the cost of the total project. We were responsible for 10%, $1,200. So the remaining balance, $10,800 has been paid to the town.
No, that's
That's
money
great.
well spent
Yeah.
to have that
Yeah.
done.
Great.
It's pretty much.
Thank you for the insight to get it all taken care of so we can make use
for
of grant
getting
money.
this done.
Absolutely. And if you have any questions or anybody has any questions that's watching, please feel free to reach out. We're happy to discuss further.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
You as well.
See you Saturday.
See you Saturday.
Yeah.
You're seeing everybody Saturday.
Yeah.
Old Home Day.
Is there something going on Saturday?
And not just Saturday, Friday too.
Yes.
Appreciate that. Hello there.
Welcome. I think what I would like to do first is just waive all the fees that we need to waive for Old
Absolutely.
Home Day.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Let's get the business done first. So Kate, you sent us a list of who we need to, would you like me to read that off for you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So you want me to just make a motion and I'll read them all?
Sure. Would you like to make a motion?
So I'll make a motion that we waive the following fees for Old Home Day. We've got Scout Troop A for food, temporary food license, Scout Troop 18, the Plastow Lions Club. For vendor registration fees, it'd be the Plastow Lions Club, Scout Troop 18, Plastow Historical Society, Friends of the Plastow Library, Plastow Fire Department combined with the Junior Firefighters, Plastow Police Department, Plastow Junior Firefighters, Granite State Leos, Vic Gary Senior Drop-In Center, Plastow Community YMCA, Greater Salem Caregivers, American Legion. That's all of them.
Yes, and these are all people who provide services for us within the town or town agencies, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Right. So we have a motion and a second to waive these fees. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? And one abstention.
I'll abstain.
Okay. So welcome. I wanted to get the
always
business out of the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome, because I saw.
Yeah, and like that would be, yeah, thank you.
So welcome. Thanks for joining us. Please share what you have for us today.
Sure. Well, we're just 5 days away from the big event. We're all very excited. Everything's come together real nicely. We're very much ready for the day. We got a lot of great events lined up, and I think we'll probably share a brief little rundown of the schedule of events.
Yep.
You want to do that?
Yep.
Angela, why don't you
Yeah, if you
fire
don't
that
mind.
off real quick?
Of course I will.
Yeah, absolutely.
I did want to just circle back and just touch base on the fundraiser that happened back in April. And I just wanted to thank everybody again for coming out, buying tickets, showing the support, donating raffles, and especially huge thank you to the Time Bandits that did play an amazing set performance. So I did want to just say that before I go right into this. So
The Time Bandits donated their time, correct?
that's correct. They did donate their time. Yeah, a couple of members do live in Plastow and one in Newton. So, yep, yeah. So, Time Bandits, which I believe are also a part of the summer concert series.
They are.
Just so everybody sees that. All right. So, the Freedom Fest Youth Edition is actually this Friday, 5 to 8. We'll be having food trucks. There'll be a handful of youth bands playing under the big tent. The YMCA is providing games, yard games, also crafts, and face painting. She did add face painting. And there is going to be a Gaga pit, which is very exciting. The kids know what that is.
We don't.
It's like, yeah, it's like dodgeball in the octagon.
They know what it is. They know what it is.
I think in this case, very familiar with what happens at the Gaga Ball Pit.
So that's going to be a blast. And it is rain or shine. So please show up.
Well,
and also,
willing, it will be a beautiful weekend.
yes. Alan, you had to put in your order. Don't forget to do that.
Yeah, I will save that for after.
Like 72
absolutely.
degrees.
Yeah, preferably sunny.
When we just came, before we came up, 77.
We've had it worse.
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah. And we'll also be having Pokemon will be playing under one of the tents provided by Plastow's own Let's Play Collectibles.
Are they doing Friday night too?
They'll be doing Friday night, and then that will be their vendor spot going into Saturday. Going into Saturday, so we'll hit it off. The Beard and Mullet Contest is back, I will say. They're going to have first place, second place, and third place prizes, so please join for that. The baby contest, that will be at 9:30. The baby contest will be at 10:30, a traditional Plastow Old Home Day baby contest with the theme Best Dressed. And if you want to add just a little patriotic flair to celebrate our nation's 250th, feel free. There will also be a performance by Jim the Rooster Gullah at 12 to 2 in the back under the tent. We'll be having a DJ playing out front with demonstrations from our local businesses of karate, a dance studio, and also the canine demonstration provided by Plastow PD at 11:30 out front. So it sounds like it will be a really big time, really good time.
Yeah, full event, full schedule. Of course, we got the Lions Club Road Race, as always, kicking off at 9 a.m.
There's a car show.
Car show, there'll be a car show out there from 9:30 to 11-ish, somewhere around there. Parade steps off at 2 as always. And we were actually pretty excited about the number of vendors that have signed up. I think it was 90 plus. Over 90 vendors this year will be on the town green.
Fabulous.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about that. So should be something for everyone to find out there.
And the parade has a lot of different groups this year too, right? Signed up?
Yep, bands, and we had some local businesses sign up to have a float in it. So looking forward to seeing them. I will give a quick shout out to Kelsey Peabody and Amber Walker for bringing back that beard and mullet contest. So thank you. We had some people from the community stepped up to put that on for us. So that was very helpful.
There will definitely still be free events going on throughout the vendor tents as well. So there'll be glitter tattoos this year, the caricature that we've had for years. There'll be groups making balloon animals. Those are some fun things. It's become a tradition, the rock and roller racetrack that the kids love to do is around our rock wall. So, plus blow-up games, inflatable games that we've got with free prizes as well. So it's a lot to keep you entertained.
Absolutely. We'll have a raffle set up as well. We got a lot of businesses donated items for the raffles they usually do. So thanks again to our wonderful community for stepping up and participating.
I saw some houses being built.
Yes.
My neighbors, yeah.
Yes. So Tessa Regateri is very generously donated the houses, and thank you, Bill, for your donation as well for that raffle. Appreciate it.
It's already put together.
Awesome.
Wow. These are playhouses. We're saying, yeah.
Yep, the tiny tots.
Tiny tots.
Yeah, little tykes. So yeah, anything else to add from anyone else here?
No, we're a well-oiled machine, I would say. I
Yeah.
think we've got
We're
it
like
all.
old hats now.
I think the only thing I would say is check the Facebook page. We'll continue posting about road closures, just friendly reminders like no dogs on the green, schedule of events, and then we're also working with the town to make sure that they have all of that too, and that's posted on the town side as well.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, thank you for what you do, because this just doesn't happen in a month.
No.
This planning starts, somewhere as soon as this one ends.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I believe we're inclusive of no bicycles this year as well.
Oh, yes. Thank you for saying that, John.
We had some issues last year with some of the elderly being bumped around by some bicycles. So
Yeah, if we could limit the traffic on the green, or just foot traffic. I mean, of course, if you have a wheelchair or whatnot, for accessibility reasons, of course, that'll be permitted, no issue there. But yeah, bikes, e-bikes, dogs, we'll keep those at home for this event, please.
Yeah, that's the big one about the dogs is.
Yeah.
So unfortunately,
we do. We love our furry friends.
Some people are afraid of them. I mean, most of us probably own dogs.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And don't forget that the evening ends with fireworks at Timberlake.
That's right. Can't forget that.
That's the big
9
one.
o'clock.
So yes, 9 o'clock.
And that fundraiser that Angela mentioned earlier, that's the proceeds went directly to making sure we could continue to offer fireworks to the town. So very appreciative of everyone that came out and supported that. So we were able to keep fireworks this year.
That does have a rain date. That will be the following day if it does rain.
Don't jinx.
I told you not to say the 4-letter R word.
There will be no rain.
So yeah, I think I'll just close by saying it's been a pleasure working with the town and all the department heads. Everyone's been great to work with. Bill and John, thanks for your help and guidance on the committee. Greg and Audrey, thank you. And I will end with one request, and that's just 75 and sunny.
Yeah,
You guys
both days.
Oh, one other thing, volunteers.
Oh,
Yes.
and volunteers. Always looking for volunteers.
Absolutely. If you've got a half hour to spare just to help out with running the games for the kids, we'll have buckets of prizes ready to go. Just someone to monitor them and give out prizes.
do you want to show a shirt so that people that want to volunteer, they can find who's going to be on the committee by knowing what the shirt.
The best part about the best part.
Yeah. This is my first time. There
Best
we
part
go.
about the
Show
shirt
it
is
right in the corner.
that was the first one, right?
Where's the camera?
There wasn't much discussion on the drawing on it.
Yeah. Come on,
There you
you
go.
want one.
Yep. So we'll be in navy
So
blue this year.
if you have time and you want to volunteer, you can find one of the members of the crew wearing those
Yes,
shirts. And
please.
we'll try and get some placement for you guys.
Yep. Feel free to reach out
Absolutely.
beforehand through Facebook, email.
The link's on there.
Head up to the bandstand. There's always somebody up there.
That's right.
Yeah,
Great.
because even it's just to help monitor a game.
It's game. Yeah, it's monitoring the games is really.
Right.
really
And
important
it's
right now,
really
just to
pretty simple. You just kind of
Make sure
watching
that-
the kids. Like you said, half hour, whatever.
That's it.
Yeah. If you're going to be there anyways, why not? Show
Yeah,
up.
just giving back.
Exactly.
Well,
Anything
thank
else
you
for
guys.
us?
Bill and I have a pretty good idea how much work you guys put into this, so we truly appreciate
It
it.
really is. It's a ton of work. Nobody realizes what goes on behind the scenes. I mean, everybody works full time, and the dedication and the hours.
Yep.
It's not just meetings. It's before the meetings, all the postings, scheduling everything to get the bands lined up. It's a lot of work.
seeing everything come together the day of is the reward. So
Yeah, it
I
is.
love being out there and seeing everyone enjoying their time and coming together as a community.
And it all starts Friday night? Right?
Friday night.
Friday night, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock Friday, right
Right
to
out here.
fireworks
Yep.
on Saturday night.
It's a party.
My favorite time of year.
That's it. We'll see you all there.
Thank you,
All
Home
right.
Day Committee.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, let's see. We have 2 nominations. One is for the Zoning Board of Adjustment. At the May 28th meeting, the Zoning Board of Adjustment made and passed the following motion to Ryan LeBrecq, moved and seconded by Jim Unger, to recommend appointing Peter Belo as an alternate member of the Zoning Board of Adjustment. This is a 3-year term expiring in 2029. I believe we need a motion to appoint him.
Make a motion to appoint Peter Belo as the alternate member of the Zoning Board of Adjustment.
I'll second that motion. I worked with Peter on the ZBA for years. He's a wealth of information.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Next, we have another nomination for the Energy Committee. At the June 3rd meeting, the Energy Committee voted unanimously to recommend to the Board of Selectmen Chloe Grundis to be appointed as a member of the Energy Committee for a 3-year term expiring in 2029. She's young, she's very knowledgeable, and it's great to have young people want to be involved.
Yep.
So we need a motion.
Go for it. I'll make a motion to appoint Chloe Grotus as a member of the Energy Committee for a 3-year term expiring in 2029.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Just wanted to say thank you to the folks that have stepped up, Peter and Chloe, for joining the boards.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think, it's good to have members on each to make sure we have a full complement when we are making decisions.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's just people getting involved.
Yes. So, all right. Next up is the town hall fencing. That would be you, sir.
Do you want to see pictures? Does anybody need to?
I think, well, it'd probably be good for the public to see
Public
them.
to see.
So the maintenance supervisor, if you've taken a look out back, we have a 8-foot fence around a large generator as backup. We also have some condenser units for town hall heating and cooling, I think mostly cooling. And so the fence there is in disrepair. So the 3 quotes were obtained to do a couple of things. One, to replace the existing fencing. This is, you can see where the fencing has fallen into disrepair, that he has buried some 4x4 in order to keep it up. We have across the back, which this is the generator unit. Also, currently, the thought process is across the back, over on the left is smaller condensers, but there is one condenser unit that is open. These trees or shrubs that you can see here, those are big and quite overgrown on the left side of that condenser unit. They are actually being held back with zip ties currently. So recommendation would be to pull the large shrubs out and replace the fence going across the back, probably as one across the whole back. So you can see the fence it is falling apart and the like. So there are a number of choices here to replace either with stockade, which is the wood, or with vinyl. In order to put up a 8-foot vinyl the entire way, the low bid would be approximately $6,075. What we have now, 8-foot white vinyl for the generator and 6-foot vinyl for the condensing units, is about $4,400. So
we're looking at just kind of replace the fence the way it is, and you'd leave the shrubs and that one condenser that's open.
Yep, that's correct.
Or
$4,400.
Or go the whole way and have it uniform the whole way.
Correct.
And it would be a protection of that other condenser unit
Yes.
that kids do get into.
Yes, you can see on the unit where it has either been hit, it's been, rocks have been drawn into the soft metal that's on the back. When I went out there today, there's also a lot of other things behind the condenser units and the shrubs as well that really should be protected, especially if we pull out those shrubs.
Okay.
What types of things?
There's electrical, there's switches, there's other things that help control those condenser units.
Thank you.
So it's utility stuff.
Utility type stuff, which if we take the shrubs out, that will become front and center.
Okay.
Yep.
So it would be the same number of gates as what we currently have there?
I would say yes. 2 gates, 1 on each end.
So there would be access.
Yeah, if there's no shrubs there, you should be able to walk right through.
Right through.
So a complete fence would increase the aesthetics of as well as the safety of the area as well. So it seems to me.
Yeah, I mean, the shrubs are just going to get bigger, right? The roots are just going to go deeper.
Deeper.
And the shrubs, something Danny can take out?
I believe that to be the case, yes.
You're going to do 3/4 of the back and not fill that 1/4 that's left to just make it uniform and protect everything that's needed to be protected.
Correct.
What's the ground cover right now? Inside of the fenced-in areas? Is it rocks? Is it grass? Does someone have to go in there and weed whack?
It's a good question. I'm not sure.
I'm just trying to think of if we're going to put a stockade fence up or a fence the length.
Looked like it was rough gravel with a little bit of overgrowth.
There's a picture right there in one of them.
Are we going to put that all along to help keep because then someone's going to have to get in there with a weed whacker. And
I'm sure we will. Jim, when he does it, will take that into account.
Okay.
What's interesting, you look at the 3 different quotes, they're all over the place for the pricing.
Yeah, I think the vinyl is the best way to go for longevity and aesthetics because paint, you don't have to do any maintenance to it. Pressure wash every 4th year and you're fine.
Right, that's about it. So I would agree with that. The vinyl will last a lot longer.
And I would go with that lowest quote. And do we need to make a motion and move forward, or do we have to have more discussion, guys? Seems to me
I think.
it covers all of the values we want around our town hall.
Right.
Correct.
I guess just my question, what kind of disrepair are we looking at? Are the footings rotted on the posts? I know there was one section that fell in.
Correct.
Is it because it just came detached, or is it just there's so much rot with that pressure treated over time that it's just you have to replace it at this point?
If you look at those are separate posts that are pinned up.
Yep.
He yogged them down and put them in to just secure it up now.
Just to hold it up.
And what are the footings going to be? Is it going to be cement footings, or is it just dig a hole and fill in the pole, put the pole in and fill in behind it?
I am unsure of that.
Let's see what we got here.
The quote does not state what that is.
All right. I will say I would like the stockade fence because it would look nice and you could paint it red to match the building. But, you know, over time, we're going to have to deal with the same issue again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to lean towards the vinyl.
Yeah, I think that
running the whole length.
I agree. I agree with the vinyl just because it's gonna last longer.
Yeah,
I'm sure you could get an ivory, not so it's not a bright white, that you could get an off colored one, so a little more subdued.
I think the bright white will look good too. So whatever we decide.
Well, I'll make a motion to go with the 8-foot vinyl the entire way for the cost of $6,075.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Okay.
What was the price?
$6,075.
Oh, okay, you rounded it up, okay.
And thank Jim for the due diligence on the 3 quotes.
Okay, next is Town Hall, the ramp. I know Bill and I looked at this with
Jim.
Jim, thank you. And it really does need some repair. It's shifting, it's shifted, it's sinking, it's cracked,
Yeah, some of the bricks are starting to crumble on the back.
crumbling.
Yeah, there's a lip where they shifted through the
Yes. and,
frost heaves.
It's just really hard, I think, when people who are on crutches use a cane or a walker to get up. And we've had some conversations and you've gotten some quotes from Jim.
Yes. So in the packet, and these are updated quotes, in order to do the handicap ramp, remove and replace the ramp, remove footings, excavate, excuse me, to do a concrete slab, sonotubes every 6 foot. You can say block cells to filled concrete, wall ties, brick to be installed, area to be graded, compacted, so on and so forth.
And I also know with the brick, he's gonna try to use as much of that brick as he possibly can.
Yes.
So the total quote to do the brickwork is $42,650. While the construction is going on, we do obviously need to have access to town hall. So there is a separate quote for $4,925 for the rental of a ramp to be able to still be able to come in. The other item that I know that you met with and Jim had gotten a quote on was doing radiant heat for the walkway so that salt or calcium chloride, whatever, would not be used on the ramp to hopefully, extend out that life. In order to do that, that is $17,650. So all in, as presented, it's $65,225. Without the heated ramp, it's at $47,575.
And that's where I would lean without the heated ramp.
Pardon me?
I would lean not doing the heated ramp with the radiant heat, because I talked to Jim, and there's a different type of chemical they use now than what was used before. And he seems to think that won't be as harsh on it.
Currently, there's around $40,000 to $45,000 in the trust fund. So whatever, we use out of that, the balance would probably come from contingency.
Any questions?
The 17,000 seems like a lot to have it heated. And if there's a new chemical that we can use, it's not going to ruin it. And if we have 40 to 45 and they need 47,
Kind of in agreement with that. I love the idea of it. We looked at putting geothermal in, tearing up our drive, and it's nice, but with the newest solutions and that they're coming out with, they're a lot less harsh. We're not going to be throwing rock salt down on this stuff. And
no.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously it has to be done, right? Because we have to stay
We
compliant.
have to stay.
So there's no choice there. We have to be compliant.
Yes.
And if you look at it now, there's a little lip just to get to the ramp.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say, when I had the surgery on my arm and I had the rolling case, just rolling a case up that ramp was not a fun adventure. So I can only imagine somebody that's navigating either on crutches or with a wheelchair and the like. It definitely, I will attest,
It is not fun with crutches.
it needs work.
Yeah.
I mean, all you have to do is walk around it. You can see
Yeah.
where the bricks are loose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just have a couple questions. So the pitch on it now, is it going to be a lower pitch when we replace it, or is it going to be the same pitch?
I would say the same pitch.
Okay. And we're basically just replacing what's there. We're going to take it out and replace it. Is there any way, just throwing this out there, would a pressure treated ramp with a stone wall in front of it, instead of building a whole new concrete thing, would we be able to save any money in that respect?
Like
I think if this was residential, but being a commercial.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah.
throwing it out there.
I know, being a Lion, we see it happen all the time for handicap ramps. These guys
Right.
go and do a great job, but that's not on a commercial base. And what we'd have to.
I'm just throwing it out there. Is there, is that possible? But given it's a municipal building and, we probably have to follow some type of building code ourselves.
Yeah, no, regulations have to be met.
Right.
But yeah, and they're gonna reuse the brick that's there too. They'll clean that brick,
And
keep it aesthetic with the building.
the question on the other last one I had was the heated stuff, the heated flooring. Wouldn't that eventually cause frost heaves? And wouldn't be dealing with the same situation eventually?
That I don't know.
From what I did research on, they keep it, it's not like they're piping 110 degrees through this stuff.
Yeah.
They just bring it up to a radiant heat so that everything will wash off of it. So you're really not testing the integrity of the concrete that you're going to be heating up.
Yeah, I don't know
But
anything about radiant
I
flooring, so radiant is room temperature or above freezing, so.
I'm looking at, and I know where the money's all coming from, but I'd like to keep projects down on cost, especially now with.
All the costs.
Right.
Yeah.
So the question would be, we got the quote to do it, then is the additional quote for the ramp, is that correct?
Or is that all combined, all in the 47?
No, that's the ramp.
47,575 is the masonry work and the rental.
In the rental.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
So where's the rental ramp gonna go? Over on?
No, what he's gonna put it, from talking to Jim, it'll come right out the front of Town Hall.
So there's gonna be a ramp instead of stairs.
Right.
Basically
Temporarily.
covering the
There'll be
stairs.
a ramp and you'll be able to, there'll be two openings to get there. Obviously one probably straight from Main Street. And I'm guessing then it's a matter which way you want the other one to go.
Because you need the pitch, right? So it's gotta, you need the low pitch.
Yeah, because we looked at that, because obviously we have to stay compliant, ADA compliant, so we have to have a ramp there.
I just didn't know if it was gonna be on either side of the building, but
No,
it's good it'll be right out front.
Right in the front. All right.
So are we all in agreement that we want to forego the heated
Yeah, I don't.
aspect?
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Jay?
Yeah.
Someone want to?
So make a motion
need
to. I'm saying someone make a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the amount of $47,575 for the replacement of the handicap ramp out front of Town Hall.
And I'll second.
How much did you say?
$47,575.
Okay. Just checking. All right, and we have a second. Any more discussion?
When will this be implemented?
This summer.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, you want this done before the snow flies?
Well, that's what I was trying to find out.
Opposed? Abstained? Okay, 500. Next, water rates. So we're gonna have a fee schedule adjustment, Greg?
Yes, as we brought up at the last board meeting, which was, I believe, a month ago, we are looking at updating the fee schedule for charges as well as the consumption charges. Primarily the MSDC, the Manchester Source Development Charge, and the PSDC, the Plastow Source Development Charges, are decreasing slightly, but that other rates are increasing to meet what's happened over the last couple of years since this was last updated, which, as we know, things have gone up, prices, so we're raising them to be able to at least cover the costs of what the water department is paying to have these things done, on an as-needed basis. So with that, in the packet, there is a, water fee schedule, a rates for service, Plastow Water System 2026 draft.
So you would like us to review this and come back to you with,
Any questions and the like, and I would look for approval at the next board meeting.
okay.
At the last meeting, I think we provided the MSDC and the PSDC charges, but this, we have worked with the contract operator, Hosco, to, bring some of those things also in line, and have spent more time fine tuning this as well.
Okay.
All right. So to the average consumer that's on the water line that is connected now, is this going to impact them positively, negatively?
I would say if you say it, the cost of water will be more. So the quarterly bill for consumption will be higher. We have not,
Approximately percent-wise?
I'm not sure at this point.
Okay. Because it looks like a lot of these changes are mostly related to operator fees, equipment, hours to put towards new connections, stuff like that.
Yes, they're, like I said, they're turn on, turn off, they're disconnects, they're meter reads, they're things of that nature, which, again, the contract with the operator has seen increases in the last 2 years, as well as the cost of what we're paying Hawk for water. We have not increased that, even though Manchester is charged more, which as it flows down the line, so to speak, everybody has raised the rate. So what we're paying for the water to come into town is higher than it was 2 years ago as well. So our margins, keep shrinking.
Is this favorable into us building capital to eventually expand to different areas as well?
That would be the idea, is to raise the rates and keep them, higher then, but to also generate, yes.
I would like to know what the change is going to be as far as, the current subscribers.
Yes.
What that would be.
I will have that for next meeting.
Because I think, what is this right now? It's on this sheet here, you have 524 or 7.
It's 524 for 100 cubic feet or $7 for 1,000 gallons.
Okay.
So I'm not, I was hoping to have some of this done. It's been a little bit of a crazy day. So I do apologize, but again, this is to at least for the select board to review, and I will have more information for the next meeting.
Any other questions?
Not at the moment.
I mean, certainly if you look at this, reach out with any questions and I'll, try to answer them in the meantime.
All right, thank you. Up next is the cemetery, the town cemetery. Did you want to speak to that, Mr. Gifford? We want to maybe have it be residents only versus.
Well, we had brought that up a while ago. I thought that it was a good idea because of the cost effectiveness of it. It's our land. It should be
used for our
townspeople. So if we could put a clause in the securing of those to people that are residents of Plastow, New Hampshire.
Would there be any consideration to folks maybe that lived here a long time and then moved out in their retirement age, but still wanted to be here?
And us could take that up on a one-on-one basis, but I think if we gave a good staunch, it's for Plastonians. If you had, you have a family that's obviously done a lot in the town and just recently moved out or still has other kids in this town, then that's something that the board could look at. But I think if we want to keep it cost effective and not get it overwhelmed by people from other towns, I mean, you can come in from another state and get a deal and a half that you can't get, and some people ground is ground to some people. And other people say, this is my town, this is where I want to be. And I'd hate to have people that, this is my town, this is where I want to be, lose out.
Yep.
Do we have a lot of out-of-town people buying up plots?
I don't have that information. I want to get in front of the train on this one because I know that ours are cost effective compared to
everywhere else they are.
Well, yeah, it's quite a deal
to
get a plot in Plastow.
So if we could, as a board, set that as a precedent, I think it would be promising for our Plastonians.
I'm not against it. I just think we should have a consideration in there for people that may have been here a long time and then decided to retire to a different part of the country and still wants to be buried here.
And I think we could take those up on a one-on-one with the board.
As long as there's a mechanism for those people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, do we want to just look at that document and then see how it can be worded and then bring it back and have us approve it?
I have also requested the cemetery sexton to look at what we're charging for plots and comparing them to the surrounding communities as well.
All right.
I will follow up with him though and see where he's at with that.
We can have that in the other document and kind of tweak it and just do it as a whole package. That would be great.
Yep.
And now that the cat's out of the bag as expeditiously as possible.
Thank you. Yes.
So is there, while we're talking about it, is there a mechanism to charge more for out-of-town people that aren't residents?
I think that's cutting the nose off to spite the face. The deal was to try to keep as many Plastonians here in Plastow.
No,
Or
I
at
know.
least that's
I'm
my
just saying,
personal
so
opinion.
I live in Deerfield and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get a plot here. Do we charge them more because they're not a resident? You know,
You probably could, but I think the purpose of this is just to make sure that we're getting Plastonians.
Plastow people in Plastows.
We probably
We're
could.
allotting.
There's not enough.
Playing devil's advocate.
just
Those are questions.
thoughts coming up and questions and, you know, I like it because I would like to be here too. So I'm going to make sure I'm here.
I was gonna go here, now I'm going elsewhere.
I think
Put you out at the rec field somewhere.
I could get around my whole tax thing if I just bury myself out the back of the property and turn it into a cemetery.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll work with Greg on that,
Thank you.
and we'll get it back as soon as possible.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Okay, we need to approve the consent agenda, but Audrey, I don't have a back.
In the signature folder, there is one. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you don't have a back because, yes, you can't read it. I
There we go.
apologize.
You do it?
The back of mine.
I don't have one either.
Okay,
How did mine
we have the draft minutes from 5/11/2026, account payable, manifest, and appointments. Do we have a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
All right, we have a motion.
Second.
And a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any 91A requests or action items?
Not at this point.
Not at this time.
We're trying to get through them at this point, so.
All right. Town managers report.
I'll stick with a few highlights considering the last meeting was so long ago. I could probably go on for a couple hours, but concluded interviews for a benefits administrator, have put out a formal offer, waiting to hear from that person that we have offered. In addition to Officer Bolduc today, I also onboarded a new dispatcher. So we've had 2 new employees started which started today. I've had several water meetings, actually have another one next week for the whole Southern New Hampshire group up in Manchester. Have been in touch with legal on a couple of, issues, department head meetings, the usual monthly filings, reconciliations, did finish up finally all of the audit work, which now it's in the hands of the auditors. Have taken a couple of phone calls. If you remember, we did tax lien a couple of properties recently, and I've been contacted by the owners who want to make arrangements to purchase said properties back. Last week, we had put out to bid the trucks, the old highway trucks, which we did receive 2 bids on each. One of them, the high bid was $20,000 for one truck. The high bid on the second truck was $12,000. So we are working with getting the paperwork completed, bill of sale, titles and the like, so that we can dispose of those trucks to the 2 winning bidders, and they are different bidders.
Hey Greg, where are you gonna put the money?
Yeah, where does that go?
Goes in the general fund. But what we could also do with that money is we could do a warrant article next March to put that money back into the capital reserve fund, by voting it from surplus, so that we could theoretically use it towards the offset payment of the new trucks. So I would consider, doing that as well.
Yeah, put it towards the lease payment for next year.
Yep. So we've got enough to cover the lease payment for this year. We're close to being able to cover it twice. But if we were to do a warrant article to raise and appropriate $32,000 coming from surplus with these proceeds, that would cover the second year of the lease payment next year.
And then after that,
It would become part of the budget.
throw it in the budget.
Yes.
Okay.
Was contacted by state DOT, signed off on a municipal work zone agreement for the light synchronization over on 125. So there at least is some progress. Now, granted, the project's period said, August of 25 through 2028.
Yes.
But it appears they're looking at rebuilding some of the sidewalks to make them ADA compliant, installing cameras and other detection devices at no less than 12 intersections. So it's a pretty big project.
You think if we had made a request to put like a no U-turn in an intersection there, you think they might possibly do that as well as part of the project?
Please.
I think,
Please.
You know right what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I think they might.
It's just a sign.
We can certainly ask. And then with Old Home, they finally got the permits for the parade road race and town hall closure, which was new employee at DOT, which asked, I did the same thing that I've done the last 2 years, but that wasn't even nearly good enough this year. So that was a fun process, but we're approved, so.
And have we heard anything
good
about
news.
North Ave or East and West Pine?
As far as the stop signs, I did sign the municipal work zone agreement for those about a month ago, so
Okay, so we're good to go on that.
we're good
as
to
well.
go. Yep.
That will be 2027 as well, correct?
At this point, I would say yes.
Okay.
I think if they could get it out to bid this year, that would be great with, work done in the spring. The state did reach out to say, do we still support the Main Street calming with the stop signs? And I did respond back to them that, yes, we do.
Okay,
So,
perfect. Thank you.
Did they say anything about our considerations that we asked of them?
that's the initial, yes, we support it, but it still will be open for discussion.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
As things get closer, bid, so on and so forth.
We've got this.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, we've got it. All right.
Just one question. I drove by one day, there was some people working on the stairs at the gazebo.
Yes.
Were they just refacing some of the?
I believe what happened was when we had them redone a year or two ago, the incorrect salt chemical was utilized on that there was a misunderstanding, if you will, between what should be used and what should not be used. So there was damage to that bottom row.
Okay.
So the mason came back at no cost to the town to fix what was damaged. So, and now there is a better understanding of what will be used on those steps, so it won't happen again.
Good. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. You all set?
I think so.
Selectmen's reports and sharing of successes. Mr. Shorman.
Oh, let's see. Since we met last, we had a budget committee meeting. They are asking to have a joint meeting with the Board of Selectmen. I told them we will get back to them with a date to have them come and join us. They have questions. So they are looking forward to having that meeting. Summer camp is starting. School's over tomorrow. It's the last day. Summer camp's the following week. You can go there Wednesday night to meet the counselors. Get your shirt. Tomorrow night is the closing ceremonies for Plastow baseball and softball at Park. That'll be at 5:30. Other than that, just trying to get through the end of school and
Okay.
get everything closed up and get ready for summer.
All right. Mr. Gifford?
Old Home Day. That's basically what I've been playing with. I've missed out on energy and conservation. I did do a lot of work with conservation outside of the committee. And I'll bring that up to speed once I'm done with the Atkinson side of the markers, basically going around and checking all the markers for the town and such. Other than that, that's it for me.
All right.
This month.
Mr. DeRoche?
Yes, I attended the last budget meeting. There is a budget meeting tomorrow night. It looks like they're working to update their policies and procedures. So I'm planning to be there for that. I did attend the high school graduation, so congratulations to students of class 2026 at Timberlane. It was a well-attended event. It was very streamlined. What beautiful weather. It was a good day. So that's
Congratulations to you.
all I have. Oh,
Yeah, congratulations.
Sir?
Had several planning board meetings, mostly workshop. We have another one Wednesday, I believe.
Yes, we do.
Obviously attended Memorial Day, so we had to unfortunately pull that inside because we had the rain outside. But we were still able to have the ceremony, which was really the key. We were able to do that. I sat in on the interviews with Greg for the HR director. That was over a couple days. So I'm glad to hear we moving forward there. Obviously, Old Home Day, that's, the big thing, and that's coming up this weekend. And then just one thing that I was handed, there's a blood drive at the Plastow Fire Department. It'll be on Thursday, July 9th, 2026, from 12 to 5. It'll be in the training room at 27 Elm Street. I guess we could probably get this posted somewhere downstairs. That's what I have.
Okay. I attended the graduation. I did a site walk at Hoyt Farm Road. I attended an Eagle Scout ceremony at Fish and Game for Mr. Fox.
Yeah, I've been in a whirlwind last week.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was well attended. I attended the energy meeting, planning board, attended Memorial Day. There's a CIP meeting on 6/24. Planning is on Wednesday. And I think that's it. We've been talking about events as we've been going through. Is there anything else?
No, just everybody, it would be nice if people attend. Go ahead.
Yes?
In other business, do we have appointments that we need to make for these two subcommittees that we're looking at some point?
Yes. Hopefully we can do that.
The next meeting? I was just curious.
Yeah, we should probably talk about that and get that done.
Yeah, my understanding was we were holding off till after Old Home Day, and then we were
Yeah,
going
we
to
were
pick up
gonna-
the ball and run with it.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
all right.
Just curious. Thanks.
Thanks. Any non-public tonight, sir?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I have two non-publics to review from the previous meetings too.
Okay. Do we do that now or do we?
I say
Okay.
do it in public.
Let's do it in public and then we'll go into non-public.
Oops. Pass those down and give this one to John. This one. Yeah, that's passing. Yeah, there you go.
Keep going.
That's the best.
make a motion to approve the non-public minutes for May 11th, 2026, and to keep them sealed.
Second.
A motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Greg. Sorry. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Make a motion to approve session 2 for May 11th, 2026, and to keep it sealed.
Second.
We have a motion and a second, all those in favor?
Aye.
So we are going into non-public. I need a motion.
Make a motion to go into non-public under RSA 91A3A:3 2
Reputation, C.
C, reputation.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Audrey, can you call the roll?
Yes. Chairwoman Liz Coster.
Yes.
Vice Chair Bill Coy, sorry.
This is like Al Britton all over again. That in one night with Beth, she couldn't do it like 5 times. Yes.
Selectman Jay DeRoche.
Yes.
Selectman Jonathan Giffen.
Yes.
Selectman Tyler Shorman.
Yes.
Okay, we're going into non-public. We're not coming back. We wish you all a good night. We hope to see you all at Old Home Day. Be safe and happy Father's Day to all the dads and granddads.